At Direct Service Garage Doors, we are your one-stop shop for all things garage door. From garage door repair and broken spring replacement to new garage doors and openers, we do it all. We're proud to be among the highest-rated local garage door companies in all of Central Arkansas. Our highly trained technicians are available 24 hours a day at no extra cost to you. So if you have an emergency, call us today, 501-244-3667, or visit our website at directserviceoverhead.com. Don't wait days. We'll fix it now.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Touch Talk with Ty Patreon. No, it's not a Patreon show. I'm sorry. It's post-game show. I was looking at my Patreon notes. This is the post-game show. That's what this is. All right, let's get into it. Hogs get the dub. 3, 2, 1. Yo, my light is over here. You sit right there and you stay right there. Okay, we've already got some super chats. Look at you guys already throwing the super chats up. I do appreciate that. Let's give a shout out really quick to the sponsors. Direct Service Overhead, the Garage Door Company. They offer same-day services, right? Quality parts, affordable outcomes. Give them a call today. Get set up. 501-244-3667. Again, that's Direct Service Overhead, the Garage Door Company. They actually just fixed my boy Alex, my neighbor. They just fixed his door. I don't know if Alex is in chat. Probably not. He goes to bed early. But if he were in chat, he could tell you he did nothing but brag on Direct Service Overhead, said he highly recommends them. So awesome to see Direct Service Overhead right in my own neighborhood, literally almost in my backyard, helping folks out. Pretty great. Also, Apex Tattoo Studio, located at 201 South Street, or South 19th Street in Rogers, Arkansas. Walk-ins are welcome. Call today. Get set up. 479-278-2694. Tap-out session appointments are available. Call to book today. Mention Tuss Talk with Ty. You get a 10% discount. Also, last but not least, Odd Soul Craft Bar and Pizzaria right here on Emma Street, right down downtown Springdale. Great pies. IPAs, local stuff on tap, delicious, great environment, awesome staff. Go tell the Odd Soul Ty Hudson sent you. Okay. Arkansas gets the win. It looked like it was going to be a blowout, and then Auburn just kept finding ways to come back. I think Arkansas led by double digits on, 5 different occasions? They were able to get it back up into double digits. Might have been 6. I think I kind of stopped counting after 5. I'm pretty sure it was at least 5. I don't know. I mean, it went about as expected, except I kind of would have expected Arkansas to find a way to lose that game. They almost did. Auburn did a good job there in the final 5 minutes. What else is new? The final 5 minutes, Arkansas struggling. But this time they faced a little bit of adversity, and they powered through it. They did a fantastic job. Arkansas, that's what matters. Let's read these super chats. Aaron Harbison as always. Aaron coming. I'm going to call you super chat Aaron. I don't know if I should be upset they lost the lead or ecstatic they won. Just kidding. It's a win, and play on. John Hawes. I'm not mad at I picked Auburn. I'll pick Texas A&M too if we win. If it means we win. Maybe that's the trick. You and I both picked Auburn. I really thought this game. I really thought Arkansas would find a way to lose this game. I thought it would be close. Had you told me Arkansas would have led by 15 points at one point in time, I would probably expect them to find a way to win that game. Auburn, to me, just sloppy. Their defense, especially in the first half, just watching guys, those backdoor cutters, just watching guys walk right by them. Horrible, stanky defense in that first half. Not all bad. Arkansas just was playing, pretty good. Not bad offense in the first half. Walsh, who had 9 points in the first half, he ended up, I think he strained his back. I'm not really sure. But he did find a way to come back in the game later on. Ty, we finally won a close game, says Charles Harper. Charles, you are correct, my friend. They most certainly did. By the way, Arkansas football spring practice day 1 was today. Your boy was there. That's right. Your boy was there. First time ever participating in spring camp. I was there. We're going to talk about it tomorrow morning. I got a lot to say tomorrow. I have a lot. We're going to talk about it tomorrow morning. Probably between 10 and noon. Just make sure you guys you hit the notification bell. That way you know. I mean, really, once basketball is over, I may even abandon the Monday and Friday routine. It may just be random live streams during the week, so just a heads up. Whoa, $20 super chat. I'm taking third, Haas Woo Pig. Hey, I will absolutely condone a super chat back and forth. I will condone that 110%. By the way, Will, my bottle, I ordered the bottle, the what's it called? Circle? Is that what it is? I ordered it, and it should be here, I think, by middle of next week. I'm really excited about that. Time to kick the diet sodas and the regular sodas. Time to consume as much water as possible. JD says no bueno. What's no bueno, JD? What are you talking about? Oh, I just broke my pen. It's my favorite pen. I just broke it. No, I just broke my favorite pen. Damn it. Dadgummit. Anyways, see, I'm a fidgeter. I fidget. Yeah, so Arkansas, not the prettiest game. We know that in the second half, that's at times they have just really struggled. They've struggled either closing games out or coming from behind and winning or hanging on to leads, especially in those final 5 minutes. It just never fails. They just kind of fall apart. They don't have a leader, a true leader late in these games. No one seems to want to step up. And Nick Smith came through big time with that last bucket of his. Huge. Let's go over these numbers here really quick for Auburn. We'll start out there. They didn't do bad. They got several easy buckets, finishing down around the iron, getting some easy layups or some just easy tap-ins, whatever. They got 49% overall shooting, 25 of 51. They were 5 of 16 outside shooting. Arkansas's three-point defense just once again coming through big time. When's the last time a team knocked down like 7 or more threes on Arkansas this year? When's the last time that happened? It seems like it's been a while. And against pretty decent three-point shooting teams, Arkansas, again, holds them to just 31%. The real killer for Auburn, the absolute real killer, is the opposite thing that typically tends to happen to Arkansas, right? They were 66% on 27 attempts. There were a lot of free throws in this game, as expected. 18 to 27. Well, I say as expected. These kind of games, seems like Arkansas is pretty good at that. 18 to 27 at the free throw line. Really bad for them. Broome was 1 of 6. Moore was 1 of 2 for them. KD Johnson was 5 of 6. Green was 5 of 5. Williams was 4 of 4. But other than that, they just, that 1 for 6 from Broome just kind of hurt these guys. 18 to 27, again, overall, that's 66%. Quite a bit of bench production for them. 28 points off their bench. KD Johnson with 20 points. He was 70% overall, also 50% outside shooter, 1 of 2 there, and he was 5 of 6 at the line. like I mentioned, KD Johnson was big time for them off the bench. He played into that role really well. He's their leading scorer. Flanagan, a name Arkansas fans know all too well, ended up with 15 points, 3 rebounds. The guy that really was a pain in their neck in terms of just being able to find a way to get it done around the rim was Broom, and that means also rebounds. He had 7 rebounds, 5 defensive, 2 offensive, 2 steals and a block, 13 points. Got into some foul trouble there a little bit. Felt like he should have had at least 4 there late in the minutes. But anyways, 3. It didn't matter. 3 fouls for him, 13 points. Flanagan of the starting 5, I already said that, right? Their leading scorer, Flanagan. I think I did. I'm sorry. Green got off to a really good start for them, but he ended up with 11 points. He was 5 of 5. Again, they had great bench production. They they have 3. Good grief, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 assists off the bench, along with 2, 3, 4 steals, 2, 4, 6, 7 rebounds. I mean, that's some really good production off their bench. That's kind of listen. They got a little dinged up there. Auburn got dinged up in this game a little bit. They fought through some adversity, made it a game there late. That's just to be expected from Arkansas, right? The final 5 minutes, this team just collapsed. I mean, really. I think had Auburn been had they been in that 72, 73 percentile in terms of, had they been where Arkansas was at in the free throw shooting, they probably would have won this game or made it even closer despite only losing by 3, if you can imagine that. But they certainly, they got to the line a lot. I mean, again, Arkansas called for 19 fouls. Auburn called for 18. They ended up with 2 blocks, 10 turnovers to Arkansas. Arkansas almost 2-1'd them in the turnover department. Arkansas had 19 turnovers to their 10. We could sit here and talk about had Auburn only done this or that, they probably could have won this game. Had Arkansas not turned the ball over 19 times. I said this in the halftime show in Discord. My biggest takeaway was the careless turnovers. Like, I could understand Auburn just making a good play on the ball. Anthony Black, I'm pretty sure both of his 2 turnovers, he just wasn't paying attention. I know for sure one of them, he's passing the ball before he's connecting the dots. When he passes the ball, he's not paying attention to what defenders in the area are doing, and he does this so often. He may not get a whole bunch of turnovers in most games. He got 5 today. And again, half of them were just carelessness with the ball. But you could say the same thing for like everyone that played. Every single player that logged a minute looking at the ESPN stat sheet, everyone had a turnover. Thus the 19 turnovers. 19 fouls. They only had 2 blocks in this game. They had 8 steals, but they did have 15 assists. That's a good number. That's a pretty good number, but the 19 turnovers is just one too many. Now, when you want to look at the rebounding, Arkansas dominated, 37 rebounds total to their 19. Auburn with just 6 offensive rebounds to Arkansas's 13. That's where you won this game. There's not a doubt. Well, that, and now we'll go over what Arkansas did overall from a scoring standpoint. 56% because all of their shots were around the rim. I don't know that they made very many. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I was actually at Jim's Razorback Pizza for like the first 7 minutes of the first half. So I missed quite a bit of the first half trying to watch it on my phone. I'm literally like ordering dinner and I've got my phone in front of me and I'm talking to the guy looking at my phone. But I didn't see very many mid-range shots. I think maybe a couple. But I know it looked like those first 7 minutes, I didn't see any what I was able to watch. Arkansas just got it done around the rim, and that's their game. It's either going to be free throw, right, knocking down shots. When they do that and they get those easy buckets down in the paint, and if they play three-point defense like they've done lately, and it's gotten so much better. First half of the year, I would agree with people. Their three-point defense just kind of looked lost a little bit, and clearly they've made adjustments along the way. They're playing better out in the perimeter. Their perimeter defense has been really, really solid. Again, no one's really making threes on Arkansas right now, no matter how good or bad you think you are at shooting outside. Nick Smith was big time for them today, even though he's not your leading scorer. He is your second leading scorer with 14 points. He had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, turned the ball over 3 times. Anthony Black does end up – he is your leading scorer. He got 19 points with those 5 turnovers, man. I mean, He did end up +1 in the assist to turnover ratio. He had one more assist than he did turnover with 6. Again, 6 rebounds. Not a bad game if only you could scrap at least 2 of those turnovers, right? You know, if you're just looking to be a perfectionist looking at the stat sheet. Well, I shouldn't say perfectionist, but, you know, if you're someone who's a stickler for that kind of thing, like, oh, he played such a good game but just won too many turnovers. And Devo had 3. Nick Smith had 3. I just talked about that, and everybody off the bench had turnovers. Arkansas 56% though. I mean, again, it's those high percentage points for Arkansas. For most teams, their buckets come from where most teams, if they can make a living down there, if they're getting putbacks, if they're getting offensive rebounds, if they're making second chance shots, getting second chance points, Arkansas is so difficult to deal with. 13 offensive rebounds to Auburn's just 6. So you more than 2-1'd them in that category. It's not half bad. Oh, am I missing some more stuff here? I am. Hold on. Let me get caught up. Super chats. We got Aaron Harbison with a $5 super chat. Haas with a $10 super chat. I'll take third back in 2 days, Will. You can't contain me. Marijuana helps fidgeting. Oh, right. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure it does, Will. I'm sure that it does. What time is the game tomorrow? Yeah, you're gonna take on A&M, another possible revenge game. You would love to take that away from them. Yeah, it's 6 p.m. I think that's right. I think it is 6 p.m. A&M is beatable, says Michael Kapaski, and that's a favorable matchup on a neutral floor right now. What does that put Arkansas at now? 5-1 on the year on a neutral floor. You gotta like their odds. I can't say that tonight was a win is a win is a win. I get it. They certainly dominated most of this game. I mean, they held a double-digit lead, almost probably half of their lead tonight. There was only one tie at any given point. There were only 3 different lead changes. Arkansas led the game for 36 minutes, and again, they had a 15-point lead. That was the largest margin in terms of the lead. Looking at their second chance points, they just dominated Auburn 18-6. 18-6 in the second chance points. You want to know another reason why you lost the game? Right there. Bench points, they had 28 to Arkansas's 25. We kind of already went over that. Arkansas, no shocker here, 48 points down in the paint. Auburn got 40. Let's see. Fast break points, they were both tied at 12. Auburn with 12 steals to Arkansas's 8. 15 assists for Arkansas to Auburn's 13. Again, Auburn only led this game at 1 point, and they led for 2 minutes and 42 seconds. The other 36 minutes and 37 seconds was all Arkansas. Devo played all 40 minutes. He clearly didn't get ejected or didn't foul out in this one. He didn't foul out this time. But I thought his defining moments are so often. I mean, if he's splashing threes, right? If he can knock down and he did, he got one. He was 1 for 4 outside. What he does is not something stat sheets can record, and that's just playing great defense. You can look at 3-point, you can look at 3-point scoring for the other team, but that takes more than just one guy out on the perimeter playing defense. That's a team effort out there. But Devo is certainly the guy on the defensive end of the floor, without a doubt. We shot 65% versus Georgia, says Will. But my girlfriend is going to be pissed when I put the stream in tomorrow in the car. Oh, no. May God rest your soul. A&M plays slow, so it'll be fine. We're going to go over that matchup tomorrow. We're going to go over that a little bit more. We're going to talk about, of course, the 2 times that Arkansas played. But, yeah, A&M, this is going to be some bully ball right here. You're right, A&M does play very slow, so there's that. They still have the advantage in that area, though. We actually got off boards finally. Kevin Sanders says, shout out to Jordan Walsh. He didn't foul out. He didn't foul out, and he played hurt. I mean, he clearly dinged up his back. I don't know exactly what happened. Maybe just a slight strain. I don't think it was anything serious. I guess we'll find out. He did play 21 minutes. He got hit with just 2 fouls. 2 fouls in 21 minutes. Listen, I'll take 1 foul per 10 minutes. I'll take that. That's a good thing for him. He provided a lot of oomph for them. He had 9 points in the first half. If I saw that right, 4 or 5 overall shooting. He was 100% in the first half. He ended up 4 or 5. He was 3 or 4 at the free throw line. He ended up with 11 points. I'd kind of like to see how well he would have played had he not strained his back. See what would have happened, what would have transpired, because you could kind of see a little bit of a difference, healthy Walsh versus not healthy Walsh, or when he wasn't on the floor for Auburn. I'm not saying that that's why this game was close. This game was close because, Arkansas got in a little bit of foul trouble, and Auburn kind of found its groove a little bit, and they were making some plays on defense. They found a way. Auburn found a way to scratch and claw back into this, but yeah, Walsh's minutes, I feel like he would have racked up a lot more minutes tonight. He was playing really good. Came off the bench. Arkansas started 4 guards tonight. Neither one of the Mitchell twins started. Was this just more of a matchup thing, or are we going to see them? I have a hard time seeing them sit both these guys as far as starters. I have a hard time seeing that. I think one, if not both, will probably get another opportunity, because remember, there was a point in time during the year when Arkansas was starting to turn things around, and a portion of that was because the Mitchell twins were starting and finding their groove together as starters. You kind of felt like those two, when they were playing, with a chip on their shoulder or whatever it was, they were playing a lot more aggressive. Maybe not quite like, I'm not saying like Kamani Johnson chip on their shoulder, you know what I mean? But like coming in and playing aggressive, that's when they're at their best. When they're in it and they've got something to prove, that's when they're at their best. And it seemed like that kind of tapered off there the last 2-3 games for the Mitchell twins. And they didn't have great production today. Well, Mackay did. Mackay did. He had 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. I thought he had a block. Did he not have a block? There's ESPN saying he didn't. He had 12 points, 1 turnover, just 3 fouls. What's Arkansas stat sheet saying here? Well, I'm not seeing it. Well, anyways, we'll just say that he didn't. We'll just agree with the ESPN and say that he didn't, I guess. Mitchell's first drive to the basket was the prettiest all year for him, says Kate. That is, yeah, I think I missed that. I think that's one of the plays that I missed. Marco Leone says, I'm telling you, the Kamani Johnson BS technical was turning point in the game. Why do you think they made that call? I don't know if you're talking to me, Marco, or what. Yes, his dribble drive was beautiful. I must have missed that. Did that happen early in the game? Like I said, I was hauling ass on the way home. I had ESPN on my magnet. It sticks to your window, and I've got my phone on the magnet. I'm only watching when I'm at a stoplight, okay? And don't get me wrong, I like listening to Chuck, but I like being able to at least see the game at a stoplight. You were eating pizza, says Kate. Yeah, I still got the box right here. Who wants the best cheese sticks in town, my friends? Right here. Look at this. Look at the glaze. Can you see it? Oh, I only ate like a couple, but they're so good. Their thin crust supreme is okay. It's all right. We try to support local businesses here. Can you see that at all? I don't know if you can see that. Get it in the light. Best cheese sticks in town. I'm not even kidding. That's the Jim's on Joyce and 265. So shout out to those guys. If you're ever around that area, tell them, hey, there's this guy on YouTube who said your cheese sticks are really good. Jacob Belk said, okay, this must be an internal argument here. I don't know what you guys, because it was unnecessary and it was a technical. I would expect the same thing if they would have done it to us. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've already weighed in on Discord on that. I thought it was. He did shove the player. I don't think he meant to shove him to the ground, but, whatever. I mean, I'll look at it again some other time. Maybe I'll change my mind. Officiating not bad except for that BS call on Kamani. This is Playboy. Yeah, there were a lot of fouls. I mean, again, this was Not the most. We've certainly seen more. I mean, 19 on Arkansas, 18. I mean, listen, you'll take that. You'll take that, right? It's a, I mean, really, I guess for college basketball, that's probably about average anymore. Ty, you see that Kane Archer video? I have. I did see it. I don't know if you got my kids are like right outside my door screaming. I don't know what's going on. I did see it. I've been saying he is Kane Archer something special. Ty, what's up, buddy? What's going on, Lone Sportsman Outfitters? How you doing? Been a minute. Hope you guys are doing well. Marinara is all gone. Marinara is all gone. Like green. I don't know what you're talking about, Kapowski. I don't know what you're talking about. I swear, I think sometimes you do shrooms or something. Before you come into these, sometimes I wonder if you're not like popping shrooms or something, man. What are you talking about? See, I'm not going to get into a debate about listen, Arkansas won. It looked to me like it was a technical. If you don't think so, then maybe we can just agree to disagree. Again, I don't know if you guys are arguing internally there. It kind of looks like it, but first day of spring ball and we already have injuries. Whoa, I didn't know that. Yeah, I haven't done any. I was there. I didn't see anybody get hurt. I was there. Got to see Tesla. Got to see Criswell. A lot of new faces, man. A lot of new faces. He was talking about the marinara with the cheese. Well, yeah, I know he was talking about my pizza, but what he said at the end didn't make any sense. Something about jumping green or I don't know. Like, I didn't know what he was talking about. Yeah, I knew he was talking about my marinara with my cheese sticks. I get that. I just don't know go back and read that and you tell me. I'm busy. I'm reading all these comments, trying to keep up. Yeah, Arkansas tomorrow, 6 o'clock. I love 6 p.m. Friday night tip-offs, baby. Yeah. Woo! Love it. I love Friday night basketball. I don't know what it is. Just something about it. Oh, Gene's jump shot was gone. Okay. All right. Sometimes you're trying to interpret what you guys say, and my mind, I've already like moved on to the next thing, and yeah, I don't know. But thanks for clearing that up, Will. Walsh looked really good before that injury. With our luck, this year that happens. Yeah. Flashing that food was the only mean part. It's so good, Kate. Like, I'm gonna hang on to these. I'm over here acting like, yeah, I'm gonna eat healthier in 2023. Never mind these greasy cheese sticks. Sup, Ty? Great win. Now I just have to keep from passing out before tip-off tomorrow. Before passing out? It's 6 p.m. tip-off. Right, you are. Yeah, you are. There is a delay. Yeah, there is that too. Yeah. Your podcast is the only one I can watch from the beginning to end. Well, I appreciate that. I really do. Really do. I did not watch Devo's free throws. Yeah, well, again, I thought they did really well. I thought, listen, they shot almost 74%. They were 17-23. I mean, that's what's been missing from this team. Do they do that tomorrow? They shoot better than, let's be conservative. It's actually 73.9%. I will be favorable to them and say they shot 73%. Okay, I'll make it easier on them. Will they shoot as good or better at the free throw line tomorrow? They're so inconsistent. I don't know. I don't know. And by the way, it's going to be a 2.5-hour game tomorrow night. It's going to be a 2.5-hour game. These are two teams that know how to get to the free throw line. It's going to be a long game. Ty, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't jinx us. Well, I'm asking you. I'm not jinxing anybody. I'm just asking. No, jinxing would be me saying they're going to do that again, and I'm not saying that. I'm asking. Would you rather move to A&M and rest for the NCAAs, or go ahead and try? No, listen, what they did, which was really important for Arkansas, is they avoided the one and done in the SEC tournament, which is something we kind of feared. Something that I think they needed a big confidence booster, right? They needed this game. They needed to find a way, win a game, especially one that went late, or that got more challenging as the game went on. They faced some adversity. They overcame it. Hopefully this will give them a confidence booster. I don't know. Again, I have no idea what to expect from this team. I picked them to lose, and I said my confidence in that pick is really low because it just depends on what Arkansas team showed up, and the team that found a way to close the game out showed up tonight, and that was good. They did kind of collapse there. I mean, let's keep in mind they had a pretty good lead there, 15 points, and the second half they kind of, what we've seen over and over again in these second halves it happened, right? I mean, they got even more careless with the ball, turned it over, some careless turnovers, did some things they shouldn't do. Couple shots that I would argue not the greatest shot selection, but overall, I mean, I thought they did. I thought they listen. They what mattered is they did enough to win this game, and it started with rebounding, better free throw shooting, second chance points, winning the battles around the rim. Auburn, they're small. They're not a real big team when you look at the guard matchups. It's just not real. It's not a favorable matchup. I really wasn't that impressed with them, if I'm being completely honest. I mean, conversation that I had with people in the halftime show on Discord was that I felt like Arkansas, this game should be favored for Arkansas. Auburn looked completely outmatched. Lone Sportsman Outfitter says, I think they will shoot better. Had to knock the tournament rust off with the win tonight, I feel. Yeah, I want consistency. That's what I want. This was big for them. This is big for momentum a little bit. They had that losing streak coming into this thing. They found a way again to win the game. Fans now are going to have a little bit more, invested. It's going to be a Friday night. Oh, I'm telling you, my favorite thing in the world is Friday night basketball. I'm so excited. I'm giddy. And if they win again, then they, of course they'll play the following day. But listen, you can't knock them too bad, even if they find a way to lose tomorrow. At least they didn't go one and done, right? So confidence is there for the fans, for the players, and probably for the staff. It's a good win. I would prefer to keep going. Build the confidence. Build up some momentum, right? Got Devo off game shooting out the way, I hope. I think we will beat A&M tomorrow. Damn, I'm tired. I am tired. Feel like I played in the game. I feel like I played in this game. Might even drive up tomorrow. Oh, wait. Randy, are you saying you're going to the game? What do you mean you're... Or are you coming in for the baseball game? Are you coming into town? Watch them at Baum? I was referring to your cheese sticks, Ty. I know. I know you were. It was just the ending of your comment. It's amazing what a Nick Smith Jr. baseline jumper did, right? If that doesn't happen or go in, we are crying heavy tears tonight. Thank you, Nick. That is also very true. Very accurate. And again, carelessness with the basketball in the first half. Again, clean up some of those mistakes, man. And you probably should have beaten Auburn pretty easily if you clean up some of those turnovers. That message took so many turns. Yeah. I had to change my shirt 4 times. Damn, Arkansas, gotta love it. I'm not gonna ask. I think you picked all the mushrooms off your pizza type. Well, no, I mean that's not the pizza. Oh, you're talking about for Kopeski. Are you saying that I gave Kopeski these weird mushrooms? That could have been the case. Yeah. Yeah, y'all are confusing me. The delay and me trying to keep up with chat, it can be very confusing. And it feels like it's midnight right now. I feel almost like Kopeski. I feel a little well, not inebriated, or I'm not going to say high. I don't want YouTube to cancel me, but shrooms are great on pizza. They are great on pizza, but these are just the cheese sticks. Yeah, the mushrooms, I will only eat mushrooms on pizza. I won't eat sausage. I won't eat the sausage or the hamburger. I won't do it. Not on my Supreme. Get that shit out. I want that gone. I don't want that. I'm not big on the sausage on the pizza. Discombobulated. That is correct, John. I think you were trying to slip me up, and it didn't work. Joke's on you, sir. So many weird topics going on at once in chat. I know, right? And I'm sitting here like trying to piece everything together, and you guys are like, we're confusing you. Today's chat is crazy. This is probably one of the more, just different conversations happening. Can't wait till Council wakes up. Yeah, Council tonight I thought looked, he had 7 points, 2 of 7 shooting, 3 of 5 at the free throw line. 1 of those 3 on the technical shots. 1 of 3. Like, come on, man. God. If he makes those, you're at 75%, right? That's how it goes. No, it's not. Chad doesn't get this all over the place after a win. It gets wild, but not like that. Well, to be fair, this wasn't like one of those wins that everyone's freaking out about, right? It's not like you just knocked Alabama or Tennessee out the tournament. I'm glad they draw up a play for our best player. That Nick Smith shot was a thing of, it was the Ricky Council dunk. Oh, that was beautiful. I did catch that. I saw that for sure. Time for a drink and a cigar. Break out the wacky Tabasco. Discord is fire. Oh, what's going on in Discord? I'm not going to be able to. What am I doing? I shouldn't open Discord. But I'm already confused by this chat. Just wondering, did Arkansas recruit Flanagan? Nobody ever talks about it. Ty, just wait till the day we beat Bama in football. Oh my God. I would probably do the show without my shirt on if they beat Bama in football. I'd consider it. I'm not saying I would. Another thing, just saying it's awesome. Oh, okay. All right. I thought something was going down in Discord. All right. Yeah, Sunday at noon. Sunday. We got a big-time guest. Really excited for it. Josh Mindeman, I think is how you pronounce his name. This is a cool one. This is a little bit different. It's not someone who has something to do directly with, he's not a coach. He's not a former player or anything, but he is a senior graphic designer. All that. Let me share my screen here really quick. Let me show you really fast. This is him. Gonna have him on. Really excited. Look at his art. Look at some of the stuff that he's done. This is what this guy's done. I'm excited for this on Sunday. It is an off the whoa. Hey now, you're gonna get me. Wait, what's going on here? Okay. Anyways, you're gonna get me in trouble. He's responsible for this bad boy right here. This is him. Isn't that cool? Yeah, man. He's got it. He's got skill. And that's who's going to be on Sunday at noon. So I'm really excited. Really, really excited to have him on. So, Arkansas will beat Bama in 24. Michael Wilmoth says, guaranteed, Woo Pig Suey. In 24? Not in 2023, Michael? Not this year? All right. Okay. That is it. That's going to do it. I'm going to get ready. I got to get notes. Oh, God, it's a late night for me. Going to have to get ready for tomorrow's show. Got to come up with thumbnail art. I know what topics we're going to talk about tomorrow. It's going to be about day one of spring practice, what I saw. I did see Tesla. I did see Criswell. I did see, that's really who I focused on. Watch the receivers a little bit. We got to see some fastball, which is their version of like a quick mini scrimmage. Saw something special from the defense. I say special. Gonna talk about it all tomorrow. What I saw. It feels like it'd be a good time to bring Otis on, but I don't think Otis Kirk. He was there with me. I mean, everybody was there, but Otis Kirk and I talked a little bit watching watching the camp, day one camp. Yeah. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. We'll get ready for their A&M matchup and maybe some more stuff. All right. Okay. Tomorrow, Woo Pig, great win. Listen, anytime you beat Auburn, getting a little bit of revenge smells wonderful. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cool. And if you missed the opening screen, I'm going to play it again for you. Here you go. Enjoy. Woo Pig.